Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome to yet another exciting matchup here in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Warpless tournament. My name is Health, myself, and joining me on comms tonight is the legendary egg timer himself, Dimitri.
Hello, Health. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you all are doing well tonight. We got another amazing matchup for you between narfman and Roopert. How's everybody in chat doing tonight? Sour, please.
I think that this is going to be a very, very exciting race. I am dropping the flag now, so we should see the restream catch up very shortly.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty, so let's set the stage a little bit here. We have Roopert83, who I think has been running this game for a very, very long time, if I remember correctly, and has a PB of 53.25. And we have narfman0, who has a time of 50.46, a very cerebral runner. Likes to look for a lot of advanced strats. Roopert, just all around, let's say like hockey player mentality, grinding it out, getting consistent results.
Yeah, and speaking of Roopert's consistency, he was just doing a warm-up run right before this, and he was less than a second off his own PB in a warm-up run. Oh, I don't think you can be very mad about that.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a sign that he is ready to roll.
I think so. And speaking of ready to roll, it looks like the counter is going down, so we should be getting some action here shortly. And looks like Roop's off.
All right. Good luck, racers. Got a pipe rub from Roopert over there. Sorry for talking over you there.
Oh, no worries.
Alrighty. We got top route for Roop, and we have top route for Narfman as well. Good clean 1-1 from both runners. We might see a couple of frames drop on Narfman's end. I believe he has been experiencing some minor internet issues recently.
Yeah, and it looks like we're getting synced up there on Roopert's side, so that was not a frame drop on his end, but we might see that intermittently from Narf.
All right. Rough start in 1-2 for both of them. Did not get the early P speed, but they both got the backup P speed. Flying through to the end here. They are nearly synced up.
Yeah, not so bad yet. We'll see how this race ends up separating them with the worlds to come here. Obviously, World 1-1, hopefully, no commentator's curse, but hopefully not a lot of issues being had in World 1 here.
Narfman going for that waffle jump in the hallway there and gets it.
Nice
kind of a tricky strat. You need to be very comfortable with that to pull it off in a race, because if you get hit, then you're going to have to either run back and get the mushroom or take a death real quick and then go through that level again. Alright, you'll see some damage boost here from both runners. Trying to keep P-Speed throughout 1-5. Not super easy. Can definitely be tricky, especially this tunnel area. They both get through it cleanly. Nice start to the race for both runners. I'm not seeing any massive hiccups or anything like that.
No, not at all. They both look like they're warmed up and ready to race tonight. And as we would expect from a couple of what you might call veterans here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Roopert's getting the bro before 1-6. Narfman is entering 1-6. Making the jump off the Koopa Paratroop at the end. Gets out of there with no issues. Now Roopert doing the same as Narf is going to go fight the bro. So it'll be pretty close at the end here.
Yeah, I think
when
we'll
all
see
is said
Narf,
and done.
I think we'll see Narf with a tiny bit of a lead, but nothing substantial yet. What's the difference in their PBs? Around 3 minutes in favor of Narfman. Oh, and actually looks like Roopert might have the frame lead or so here.
Yeah, I don't think that they are perfectly synced here. It is really, really close. Okay, maybe they are perfectly synced. I can't tell.
They're certainly very close. Yeah, I think it's only a couple frames in favor of Roop. And that can change with the upcoming fight here at the end of this airship.
Yeah, so we have a fight against one of the 7 Koopalings, Larry, who is known in some circles as Bad Larry, depending on which pattern that they get. Now, they both both grab fire here. They are both shooting fireballs. I'm just a little confused at how synced they are right now.
Do you happen to have a favorite and or least favorite Koopa Kid?
Oh, that is a really good question. Okay, Narfman gets the slightly easier pattern. Roopert gets the janky one where Larry shoots up and goes for the stump kill.
Yeah, we'll see Narf take a little bit of a lead here.
It looks like they're about 3 seconds apart. And my least favorite Koopa Kid, I mean, at this point, I would say is Iggy. That hitbox of Iggy's in World 4 can definitely scam you in more ways than one. Occasionally jumping through them or occasionally seeming like you shouldn't get hit and oops, goodbye fire.
Yeah, you don't like that. Alright, we'll see the runners enter World 2 here.
2-1 bonk for Narfman. See if that brings him some good luck. Makes a jump onto the no block with the little turn back. Ooh, Roop a little bit short on his jump. Keeps the P speed though. So not going to be big time loss there. Both runners taking the mushroom at the end. Very nice. Trying to avoid those fanfares. Don't want to lose the extra 2.5 seconds by getting 3 stars in a row.
Yeah, and as you know, you can joke around about it, but that can actually be a little bit detrimental to a run. Just something as simple as that, just not paying attention to the cards you collect at the end of a stage.
Okay, both runners making it through 2-2. No butt scams there, which is nice. See a wild Narfman in chat. What are you doing? Focus on your race.
Maybe he wants to join us in the comms booth.
He's more than welcome. No one's going to stop him. He organized this tournament.
Yeah.
He can do what he wants. Alright, Narfman getting the early P-speed. Roop, unfortunately, not getting it. There are some different setups there that you can use for 2 FP speed, and occasionally you can just get stuck in between, have a slightly off jump, and that P meter just does not build correctly.
It looks like we got Budsy in the chat rooting for maybe a post 2-3 early hammer.
Ooh. That is a possibility. Okay. Sound like just a movement of 1 for Narfman there.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, but that was a movement of 2 for Roopert.
Oh, there was 2?
That was a 2. So let's see. The burrow that you saw on screen only moved 1, but there was a slight delay after that movement, meaning there was a movement of 2 somewhere. Alright, Narf and Roop getting through 2-3.
Narf
They are moving. Go ahead.
Narf may be a little unhappy based on his chat messages here. Surely you jest, he says.
I'm not entirely sure if that is in reference to something specific here as they work their way through the sun level.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's doing fine enough to me. I mean, he's got a little bit of a lead here still, which I'm sure he's happy about. And I mean, things seem to be going his way right now.
Yeah. Not sure if there's anything really to complain about. Working his way through 2-5. Roop decides to play 2-4 because his Hammer Bro is a little bit closer there. Couple of turnbacks, but getting through there nice. Both runners still with fire here in World 2 as well. Very, very important.
Complain about his internet. The Big Rock internet all the way over there, where Narf lives.
There are some slightly smaller Big Rocks in the general area, though.
Yeah.
Alright, both runners in the pyramid now. Very technical level. A lot of shell kicks in very specific spots. Duck jumps to try to clear a path through these walls.
Yeah, both getting out of there really cleanly.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any sign of race nerves from either runner here. Now, Roop does have to go chase down the bro here.
Yeah, so that's going to lose him a bit of time.
Alright, so we had an 804 A press. for Narfman. It looks like probably about 12 seconds? 12 to 13 seconds, yeah. Ooh, both got throne jumps, though. Very swag.
Yeah, they both missed the throne jump in the first one. They both get the throne jump in the second one, so we're all tied up in terms of swag here.
Still a nice close race as we move on to the World 2 airship. We will see if either runner goes for the infamous green block. For those of you who might not know, as certain blocks scroll onto the screen, you can hit them within a certain time frame and they will change color. On this particular airship, the power-up block will turn green if you hit it at a specific time. It can also turn silver at a particular time, too. Looks like neither runner went for it.
They're hyper-focused on their gamering, maybe we should say, as Rupert
yeah. Plenty of gamering from both runners here. Okay, Narf first in the pipe. Should just get the standard movement of one fire kill. Well done. Going for the off-screen wand grab and did not get a clean jump there. That's what, 929?
Getting an off-screen wand grab, how much time does that save you? Ooh, Rupert taking damage there, unfortunately.
Yeah, got hit by that one little Cheerio that leaked out from Morton's wand. All right, 943, so it's about a 14-second difference, I think. Maybe a little bit more. So the off-screen wand grab, basically what you're doing is you are jumping to the right wall and then jumping up on top of it using a single frame jump. You're kind of getting your foot stuck in the wall and jumping up there, standing on top of that wall and jumping back to where the wand is falling. If you catch it at the very top of the screen so you just see Mario's feet, he doesn't have to fall all the way down that screen. The game basically thinks he's already fallen, and it'll transition much sooner, and it'll save you about 3 seconds or so.
Yeah, so going for that maybe not the worst choice there for Narfman.
No.
Doesn't lose you anything.
Not losing any time unless you jump up to grab that wand. Then you have to continue to fall even further, and that will lose time. Very nice flower grab it there in 3-1 from Rupert, keeping his P-speed the entire time. Speaking of P-speed, we have that 3-2 from Narfman here.
Oh, making it look easy. Making it just look easy.
293 in the pipe, very smooth. Rupert also going for it.
I think I saw Rupert practicing this one yesterday, actually.
Oh, just a little too big on that jump, but keeps the P-speed.
Oh,
nice
wow.
recovery.
Yep.
Okay, good call to put the brakes on there, not take damage.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't lose the fire. Narf just flying through right now.
Seems to be running very confidently, so I don't know what those chat messages were all about.
Who knows? Maybe he's mad at his internet.
I suppose that's possible. Okay, Narf getting one bro before the 4. It looks like that is the hammer. Let's check the position of his other bro as Rupert flies through 3-3. Okay. Runaway not officially out of the cards here on Narfman's side, so we do need to pay attention to that bro on the right side. Ooh.
No door 3 game in there. Rupert
no door 3 gaming, but Roop getting very, very good bro movement, and this should prevent him from having to worry about runaway. With that bro so close to the fort right now, it's only going to have an opportunity to move 2 more times. Narf getting the good movement down, so no runaway there. And starts working his way through 3-4. Rupert does not take door 3. Oh, but Narf, I think, got sticky hilled at the very bottom there.
Yeah, hard to tell, but I think that's what happened there.
Yeah, I had to go back up and slide, so losing a little bit of time there. The little incline at the very bottom of that hill that you're supposed to slide down and casually jump off of, you can kind of catch right there with your jump if you're a little bit off, and then your speed is just gone. It's like hitting a brick wall.
Right.
Roop very cleanly making his way through 3-4. So we will see a cloud used here by Narfman, skipping the auto scroller 3-6, going across the
cloud, but it was there.
Yes. I promise you, no hacks. He's working his way through 3-8 now.
We're gonna do the same here.
Yes, using the
Entering
cloud. So the only catch with using that cloud is if for some reason something happens in 3-8 and you don't make it through, you do have to end up playing the auto-scroller in order to get that bridge to close again.
Right, and I have seen that happen before.
Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. I've been there many times in my speedrunning career, more than I would like to admit.
Ooh, nice clean H there from Narf.
He kicked the block out of the way, got a 294 pipe entry, should have a 289 pipe entry there, and does. Roopert going for the infamous H jump here in 3-9 as well. And nails it. Very well done. Another 294.
Very smooth from both of these guys.
I mean, it's one of those things where there really hasn't been much to talk about because they're executing so well.
Right, yeah. I mean, and that's what we expect from both these runners as well.
Mhm. Alright, so 1432 landing. So I think there's about 20 seconds or so between them. Get a more exact number here.
Yeah, 2021.
It looks like about 20-ish seconds. And we're on to the World 3 airship where there unfortunately isn't a lot to really do. You're not going to have a color changing block. There's no real swag aside from the one jump at the end that we like to refer to as "Oh my log." I don't think we will see either of the runners go for it here. But at the very end, right before those final 3 rocky wrenches, you can wall jump off of that half wall that's there that you normally jump over anyway in the speedrun. It doesn't save any time, it just looks amazing.
I couldn't see exactly what happened there on Narf's screen, but it looks like he got a really nice quick kill there on Wendy. Made it look easy.
Yeah, he went for the very aggressive fire kill where you shoot 4 shots and then stomp and then get the other 5 or 6 shots in, depending on where you are. The more traditional fire kill is the one that Roopert was trying to do, where you just let Wendy walk across the screen and try to time your shot so that you're hitting her as she walks.
And yeah, exactly what you said. And it looked like he may have mistimed those second 2 shots that he took because they went straight through Wendy, so missed those iframes.
She can be very, very bouncy, and the fireballs, if you're not at the right distance, they can just go right under her. It can be very, very frustrating. But he made a very, very good decision to take it slow instead of backing himself into the corner. Narfman, however, not taking it slow, just flying through 4-1 with the relatively new strat where you don't pick up the shell and you just go for broke. Looks like Roop is going to take the tried and true method of grabbing the shell, gaining the P speed, and jumping through the waterfall. Very nice. Okay,
Big enemies here in World 4.
I heard that you might be a fan of big enemies. Is that true?
I may be a fan of big enemies, yes.
Narf decided to go top route in, or excuse me, bottom route in 4-2. Let's see if Roop does the same. Yeah, also going bottom route. No jumps over at the top there. And now we enter 4-3, which is a very scary and very technical level. Precise jumps are required in order to maintain P speed. Alright, so it looked like, based on that one still frame that we saw, Narfman did the traditional jump off the wooden blocks at the very end.
Yeah, everything's sounding good on Narfman's end, even if we can't always see.
Yes.
We would be able to tell, but everything's sounding really smooth on his part. And the Hammer Brother there.
Oh, Roop just a little bit off there, and okay, regains his P speed. Bit of a risky strat there, but well done. Alright, so that is a little unfortunate for Roop. There's nowhere else to grab fire at least easily, until you get into the second fort. So let's see what he decides to do. Probably just going to roll with it, I would guess. I don't think we're going to see any Toad House visits here.
No, I wouldn't imagine from Rupert.
Using his hammer, getting down to 4-4. Just see the Lakitu bonk at the start. Very nice. Okay, Narfman using the music box here. The bros are in good position to not scam him. Roop working his way through 4-4. Very, very clean. 279 pipe. You love to see it.
And I think at this point we're seeing around 29 to 30 seconds difference between the racers. Again, if you're new to watching SMB3, that's nothing to really panic about.
It definitely isn't. It looks like Roop is going to tank the bros here, perhaps, or hope for a boxless and avoid that star. So you got the P-Wing. Go ahead.
No. I'm just seeing what Roop's doing. It kind of seems like that's what he's hoping for, is a boxless here.
Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Very nice backup strats in 4-6. Clean. Good turn back at the end. Alright. Narfman is getting ready to board the most exciting level in the game, the World 4 airship. We'll get back to you in a little bit as we look at Roopert work his way through 4-2 and grab 4F2 and grab fire.
Nice and smooth.
Looking good. Alright, Narfman getting the meme coin count. And Roopert avoiding the star bro. I think that's exactly what he was looking for there.
I think so, yeah. I think he's going to be a little happier, feel more relieved coming out of that.
I couldn't tell if Narf fell on purpose or not. I'm going to assume no, but you never know. So he's got to be careful to avoid the fire down at the bottom there. Roopert running around with P-speed. Let's see if he also goes for the meme number. I'm going to assume he will.
Typically does. There it is.
There we go. Well done, runners.
Alright,
so over on Narfman's side, we have some debris floating in the air. That is a half of a block that you can generate if you are far enough to the left of the screen as you tap that power-up block. You'll just get some residual garbage floating midair. Oh, Roopert!
With the F underscore minus alignment.
Yeah, that's about as bad as it can get. It's very unfortunate.
But we have talked about the possibility of bad alignment equaling good hand RNG.
That is true. Seems like that topic has come up a few times.
Ooh.
Okay.
Made me a little nervous there, Narf's.
I don't think Narf was quite lined up the way that he wanted for that particular fire kill, and he had to ride the shell across. But he did get it done.
Narf is currently cruising his way into World 5 as we see Roop finish up the World 4 airship here.
Yeah, and again, this is one of those things where you're not seeing a lot of big mistakes. A couple of small things here and there, but nothing that has really caused this race to get out of control on either side.
Exactly,
this is still a race that can be decided by the hands.
Amongst many other things.
Oh, yes.
Roop went boxless.
He went boxless and avoided the star bro. So it seemed like win-win. He got his P-Wing. He's good.
Yeah, I think he's pretty happy about that outcome. It does put him around, I think, about 50 seconds behind or so. It's a little bit hard to tell because trying to look for visual cues on narfman side doesn't always work out with the frame drops we're having, but I think it's right around there.
Yeah, the frame drops on narfman side, unfortunately, are not under anyone's control. It is his ISP that is acting up. There's not much we can do about it.
Now, Roopert took a little bit of damage there from the chain chomp, lost his fire flower.
Yeah, and Narf seemed a little undecided on what to do after those bros switched. Was he going to take the P-Wing or just go through the fort? I wonder if he is counting on a movement of 4 again. Be interesting to see what we get.
So we don't know when the final is going to be yet, chatters. We're still currently in group stages. Roopert with a little bit of backward swag there.
Yeah, lots of skippy legs.
So we don't know when the finals are going to be. You can check out the schedule. Thank you in chat for bringing that up. But right now we're in group stages, so we have a lot more races ahead of us.
Alright, Narf just fighting the one bro. Roop making his way over. Alright, so using the box there. Good call. Narf is in the twisty. Roop's making his way through 5F1. And yes, to answer that question in chat, this is still the vanilla ROM. We are not going to be using the modified ROM, which is basically just no runaway in World 3 and no hands until we get to the brackets. It sounds like there will be 2 brackets. There will be the upper bracket, and then there will be the lower bracket or the challenge cup. So there should be a lot more SMB3 action coming your way.
Would like to point out that narfman did get the 280 twisty.
280! Very nice.
If Roop can live up to the... Oh no, he loses.
Unfortunately, did lose P-Speed there, but can still turn in a very good time. Oh, the
absolutely.
movements of 4 on Narf side continue. Does get the 5-5 P-Speed though, looking nice. As Roop makes his way up and out, 278. Well done.
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at for sure. Narfman just really flying through these levels, though.
Playing it very confidently right now. And another movement of 4, because why not?
Hey, as long as we don't see the Narfman special.
I mean, we're getting closer and closer to World 6. You never know what could happen.
Oh, Roopert getting a little bit of a movement of 4 there.
Alright, Roop. Okay. I don't think he wanted to hit that block. Didn't look like it.
No,
But getting the later, getting the later P-Speed here in 5-5. Narfman getting the box that he's going to use in World 7. And entering 5F2. Any... I didn't think so. No clip there, unfortunately. Alright, Roop going with the Star Strats to pick up fire here in 5-7, and then rebuild the P-Speed. Very nice. Roop excels in many things, and one of those is knowing backup strats and in which situations you need to execute which backup strat. It's just absolutely like an encyclopedia of that kind of knowledge.
Yeah, he is so smart with that. I mean, he's been speedrunning for a very, very long time. I know he's coming up on 10 years of Twitch streaming, and I don't think speedrunning is far behind, if not matched up. So this guy is very experienced, and he knows his games.
Alright, we should see a cloud here from Narf and a movement of 1. Plus the throne jump. So likely, if I had to guess, no Manette. Oh, Roop lost his fire. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, can't hold on to that fire, unfortunately, here.
So we should see a fairly aggressive Roy kill here from Narfman. He'll just go in and start blasting. Are we gonna get a... Nope, hoop block. Wow, Narf denying me on that one. Unfortunate.
Rude.
We'll have to
Not
talk
even...
about... Yeah, let's mention that in the post game.
Yeah, exactly.
Roop with a very nice 5/8. And just playing very well. That seemed like a movement of 2. Oh, I would imagine Roop is just going to go for a stomp kill here. I don't think that he's going to try to do math and figure out movement of 2, 3 menus plus fire grab. And figure out what pattern is going to be best, what the minute should be. He's probably just going to go in and stomp. But I think we will see Narf just enter the pipe and go for a very quick fire kill here.
Ooh,
Oh!
he will get scammed and take the damage and lose his fire flower. He'll have to go for the stomp kill.
Very interesting. See, Roop knows, gets the poop block, knows what the fans want.
Or at least one fan.
Yes, at least one fan.
So there was around a 55-second difference. We might see a change in that with Roop now having fire, but I kind of think he might just go for a bit of a safer kill. We'll have to see what happens here.
Yeah, I think that he is probably going to go for that stomp kill just because figuring out which pattern he's going to get and what the plan is might just be a little bit too difficult to figure out right now, because that was a very non-standard setup that he went through.
Exactly.
Yep, just going right for the stomp kill. Smart. Oh, Narf! Oh no!
Narf.
Any elevator riders?
So this is going to help Roop gain some time here. I'll keep an eye out and try to get an egg timer for you guys.
Alright. Normally what you're doing is you're coming in with fire and you're taking damage on these spikes underneath the elevator and running across them and jumping out before you take damage and die, using your iframes to get through. Unfortunately, narfman had to just ride that elevator.
Yeah, and Slay making a good point in chat here. He didn't get the poop block, but he did take the damage.
Doesn't sound like a coincidence to me.
So we'll see how much time Roopert can gain back here. This could be pretty good for him.
Yeah, not having to ride the elevator is going to allow him to eat back into that lead by a pretty decent sized chunk here.
Yeah, we'll find out shortly.
So he takes the damage the second time, does a nice jump to get out of there. Very well done. Moving on to 6-5, the infamous despawn level, where if you do a series of jumps, tail swipes, and such, you can generate some lag and cause the second nipper up there to despawn.
And as of now, I think we're talking about a 50 to 51 second lead. So,
okay.
Well within range for Roop to make a comeback.
Absolutely. There's still so much coming up. Oh!
And just as I say that...
Yeah, he just came up a little short. Just a little short on that jump. He did get the P-speed in 6-4, which was really, really nice, but that jump is just very, very tight.
Yeah, I'll take the fall for that one. That seemed like it was right on cue.
Okay, Narf running back to get the P-speed and fly under in 6F2. Roopert, careful, go up. Alright, good call.
Ooh.
You can still take the lower route there if you don't have P-speed, but it is a higher chance that that rotating platform is just going to hit you on the head and bonk you straight down. It looks like this might be the star for Roop. Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. Forced extra bro there.
Yeah, and they were also kind of taking a walk on him. I think he got a movement of 4 there just before he got the star. Just to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, incredibly rude from the game.
Big H there from Narf.
Getting that 6-8 P-speed all the way through, nice and clean. Roop also getting the despawn, just like Narfman.
Yeah, I like that strat. I think that's pretty neat. Pretty nifty looking.
Alright, and...
Ooh, pause champ. Oh, he made it.
Yep, that was a first try 6-9 wall jump for Narf. Well done. I've heard that the 6'9" wall jump is free.
At Rockcore. There it is. Right on cue.
Alright, Roop did not get the duck input for the little trick at the beginning in 6F2, but gains the P speed, jumps up, bonks, but that's okay. We'll do the double jump at the end and get into the door 286. Very nice. Narfman, meanwhile, just worked his way through 6F3, the series of very precise jumps, and then avoided those boos in the very slow-moving auto-scroller room.
Narfman says, I'm attached. He's feeling good.
Alright, 33.55 castle press, and the single frame jump. Very nice. Alright, Root making his way through 6-8 and is small. I believe he also will have to wall jump.
Yeah, I think that's going to be his plan here.
Oh no, he does have the extra P-wing. Okay.
Yep.
So this is also free, in case you were wondering, using this 6'9" P-wing. Just want to make sure you get 295 or better.
Which, of course, he does.
Mm-hmm. Alright, entering 6F3 while Narfman is on the airship. Some very cool strats here in 6F3 as you work your way through it. The damage boost at the beginning, some turn back jumps, and a nice rub strat there from Roopert. And then
I
we
always
are
like this level personally.
It's a little bit different, and it kind of makes me think like this was a prototype level for Super Mario World in its layout. Just something about it stands out
Perhaps
that way.
That's why I like it.
Alright, so Roop about to get on the airship as Narf is getting ready to fight Lemmy. So it'll be interesting to see. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's about a minute 25, I think, here.
Okay, so Narf did manip from left to right. If you looked very closely, you saw Mario shift 1 pixel over, but didn't do the walking animation. So he's setting up to do a duck clip here in 7-1.
Yeah, so get your grease out here for Narf, because we do want to see him get through that wall cleanly and easily.
Any Budsy R Buttas or Polish Pete's or any other greasy emotes? Get them ready. We're going to need to slide Mario through that wall.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he misses that first try.
Yeah, it looked like he jumped maybe a smidge early.
Come on, Narf, get in there.
And now we wait for 7-1 to behave. As Roop very slowly gains some ground.
Yeah, he absolutely does. This is 10 from Narf. We're in double digits. Because nobody greased.
Oh. Alright.
14.
14.
Poor Narf.
Alright, so that gap has now closed significantly. Each retry is approximately 2 seconds. So he lost about 26 seconds there.
Yeah, so we'll see, hopefully, maybe a bit of an easier time from Roop. Get the grease out for him.
Okay, Roop turning left, going for the standing manip. I'm not sure if he got it, though. Oh, did we miss Roop getting the first class clip? I see Budsy talking about...
We may have been too focused on Narfman's screen there, but it's very possible.
First class. Rack of lamb with roasted peppers, shallots, garlic infused mashed potatoes sounds pretty good. Ooh, first try for Roop! That is huge!
First try clip. He's gonna cut this lead down. I think I told you a minute 25. This is under a minute now. This is about 55 seconds or so.
That is huge right there, because that brings it right back within hand range.
That is wild. Roop needed that.
Yeah, that's gotta have him feeling good right about now.
Narfman extending his GGs to Roop on that one.
All right, there's our twisty turnbacks in 7-2 from Root right and clean. Narfman skipping 7-4 for some reason. I'm not sure what that's all about.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to have a talk with him.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, Roop won't do the same.
I can't imagine. Be so out of character. Alright, so Narfman with his extra P-Wing here is going to fly over 7-6. And Rupert getting the lack of 2 bounce. Very nice. And the double Koopa bounce at the end for swag.
No 7-4 Meteor leave.
And Rupert. Oh, also deciding to cloud 7-4. What is going on?
You know, he had me for a second there. I believed.
Alright, so based on that last pipe transition, Narf is just 2 stages ahead right now, and is entering one of the most difficult ones in the game in 7-8.
This is a very technical stage.
Very well executed. Gets to the card at 289, and I would imagine is going to cloud 7-9, play 7
Yep,
F2. Yep, here we go.
that's exactly what's happening, so...
Good call to take his time with that star, get his positioning correct. Rupert flew right over 7-6.
This is one of the more exciting PowerPoint presentations we have seen.
Mm-hmm. Lots of animation in it.
Or Narf.
Oh,
get over the plate!
Okay, Root missed his jump at the beginning there. Thankfully had P-Speed, which saved him a little bit. Allowed him to just kind of hang out by that pipe. And looks like, okay, gonna go for the backup 7-8. Nothing wrong with that. Should be able to time everything, get through, keep his tail.
I mean, again, we talk about Rupert's experience in this game and knowing his backups, and you see it right there. There's a perfect example.
Yeah, absolutely no panic, at least that we could see. And is going to play 7-9, okay.
Yeah, he'll go for 7-9 and
Oh,
not
didn't build enough.
Come
Losing
on,
a little bit of time at the beginning there just because ran a little too short. Alright. Going for mid clip here. Oh, just missed it.
Didn't get it there. He could have used that one too.
Yeah, that would have been pretty big. But again, good call to play 7-9 here. Now, is he going to cloud 7F2 or will he play it and then cloud the fort?
Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see.
Alright, he is going to music box and cloud and then get on that airship. Alright. So he only has to grab 1 power up here. Also with the swag throne jump. Well done. So since he only has to grab the 1, that's an extra half a second he can put in his back pocket. He doesn't have to worry about wasting it. So this is basically tied with the World 4 airship for the longest in the game in terms of time, but it is definitely the longest in terms of number of screens because it scrolls much faster.
Man does offer us an apology for his Motorola Razr internet.
Okay, good stomp kill there. Oh, going for off-screen one grab. Didn't quite get it. Was that 42-42?
Yep, 42-42. So we'll see on Roop's side soon. Time differences.
He's on a very solid 52 pace right here. And Roop working his way through the airship. Did not get a visit from the bonus Rocky Wrench on that second little platform there. And we are in Auto Scroller Central for a little while here.
Yeah, indeed. One of the most, you get to the end of the game, you're all excited, get to World 8, you can see Bowser's Castle in sight, and then you gotta sit through about 26 auto-scrollers.
You have the World 7 airship, you have the tank, you have the Navy. It's just basically 5 minutes of downtime, but you actually have to pay attention because there's so much happening as well.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a minute 3 lead here for Narf.
Okay. Well, you'll be happy to know that all 3 hands, complete with their animations, adds up to about 1 minute 5 seconds.
So and we did talk earlier about maybe Rupert getting that good RNG. So who knows? It's amazing how much can go right in this game, and you can still lose a race.
Yeah?
It's just incredible.
Like, he has had pretty good bro movements and RNG this entire time. And he's still in it. It's not like he's so far behind he can't win or anything like that. But yeah, it's just the way that this game rolls. Lots of RNG.
Yeah,
Again,
Rupert does hope for that good RNG.
Yeah, Narf does not get rangless, so has to wait the extra 3 seconds for that boomerang to clear. So if Rupert gets rangless and then gets no hands, and then is able to get the Secretist in Aiden.
Secretist, yeah. Throw that into a race, why not?
Yeah, and then Basement Clip.
I do love myself a Basement Clip.
Basement Clip is a lot of fun to see. I think it's unlikely we'll see either runner go for it here. But you never know.
Maybe they're listening, maybe they'll entertain us.
Roop with the tank swag, putting the bomb on top of the little spinny propeller thing, whatever that is. And another one, just for good measure. I assume that it's supposed to be like a radar antenna or something along those lines.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right, like a little antenna. I always thought it was a propeller as well until literally you just said that. I think that makes more sense.
The propeller's so small, I don't think it's going to lift that tank.
Well, no. It's just something I never really considered much. Also does not get rangless here.
Well, that's unfortunate. Narf with a little boat swag there, squeezing underneath. Alright, so essentially exiting the Navy at the time Roop is entering. So it could be very, very interesting how things shape up here. If you have grease, get it out. We are arriving at the hands.
You polish those peats, butter those budsies, or whatever. I don't know. Oh.
Alright.
In the second hand.
Second hand, the easiest hand for most runners.
The quickest, definitely.
Yes, it is the shortest of the 3 hands. It takes about 20 seconds.
Ooh,
2
getting
hands.
the third hand as well.
Okay, so that's 2 total.
For now.
Yeah, so that'll be in the 45-ish second range total, factoring in your hand animations and such. Alright, 4728, entering Air Force. Which, while a brief auto-scroller is very, very scary, due to the fact that there's nothing below you, it moves quickly and at a very uneven pace.
I'm sorry to just point out, get your grease out for Roop. Narfman pointing out that he has been known to die in 8-2 and Bowser's Castle this journey.
Anything can happen. Oh, there's hand 2 for Roop as well.
Yep. May see the same RNG.
We'll see the big jump at the end here up to the pipe.
And we do see the same RNG for both runners.
Unbelievable.
Is it?
I mean, kinda. Seeing the exact same hands for both runners.
I just feel like this game has a way.
Narf has stars for days.
He does. These levels 8-1 and 8-2 always scare me.
They are not pleasant to run, I will tell you.
They don't look like it. I mean, it's wild how much is actually going on.
Yeah, Narf just absolutely dunking, breaking the backboard on 8-1 there. And Roop working his way through the Air Force. Let's see what happens in 8-2. Another scary level. Basically from the midsection on, once you see these note blocks, it's all serious business. Alright, very, very clean from Narf there. No sun scam to worry about. Working his way to the end.
Yep,
Oh,
he's out of there.
Roop almost taking damage on that rocky wrench. That was close. Put the brakes on just in time. And Narf opting to go starless here, even though he's got extras.
He's just showing off now.
Oh, did not get the conveyor P-speed there.
No scarf at 25 conveyor.
Alright, Roop working his way through 8-1. Builds the P-speed. Nice jumps.
Nice finish there by Narf.
Yeah. 290 for both runners in 8-1. You'd love to see it.
Yeah, that's gamering. Nice little bonk for luck.
Narf has had a couple of bonks on the map tonight. Kind of uncharacteristic.
It's all part of his plan. It's all calculated.
Okay, Roop. I don't know if he was going for the damage boost there, knowing that he's got a star to play with.
Oh yeah, perhaps. Yeah, because he can just grab fire in the fort here.
Yeah, it's probably close to a wash between the time that is saved doing that strat and the time you lose taking damage twice.
Yeah, it does seem intentional. I think you're correct.
Yeah. But definitely a little bit easier to do that than try to do the trickier strat where you're holding on to fire. Narf getting towards the end of the second tank here as Roop is running against the clock, quite literally, trying to get in that door before the P-switch expires, and does.
All good. Actually, Roop shared a clip with me earlier today in a very old race of his where he was playing SMB3 and stomped on a boom boom and the game just reset on him, just without explanation. So apparently that's possible.
I guess he stomped on it a little too hard.
I suppose so.
Alright, Narf is on a 52 pace here. So we will see how Bowser's Castle treats him. Clean so far.
I guess we're not going to see a basement clip from him.
I don't think so. Gets the most important down input in the game right there. That duck jump is absolutely critical for maintaining your P-speed through the throne room.
Yeah, he made it look easy too.
Yeah, and inching ever closer. Ooh, gets the quick fall from Bowser, saving a little bit of time there.
Nicely done. Get your GGs out for narfman.
52 4x for narfman. 44, I think.
You nailed it.
Yeah, very nice. GG's, Narf.
Yeah, big GGs to him. We see Roop not trailing too far behind. Kept it interesting this entire time. It could have been... He could have come back and won this with, the RNG factors that we've talked about. As he'll enter Bowser's Castle here.
Yeah, he is gaming pretty hard here. He's not far off of his PB, especially considering... Ooh!
Oh!
Elevator skip, let's go.
You love to see it. Welcome in, Narfman and GG's.
GG, congrats.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
So, what are your thoughts on your performance this evening?
Well, kind of similar theme. Whenever I don't die, I feel like that's a minor victory. So, I like the not dying. 7-1 was pretty bad. I think it was all pretty good. Like, as far as the race goes, I think I'm happy with it. Way happier than a lot of the other races. Yeah, I mean, 7-1, I kind of saw that coming. I think for 7-1, I had a lot of the jumps and all that. I think I actually aborted too early a few times. But I think I learned my lesson.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, cool. And Rupert is finishing up here with a 5404. GG's to Roop. That was a very entertaining race. It was close.
Oh, nice. I was expecting, and I've been telling basically everybody, like, Rupert is definitely going to put down some awesome, like, close, consistent time. So I've really kind of got to be on the lookout and, I don't know, adjust accordingly, you know?
Yeah. So aside from 7-1, your runs seemed to be solid top to bottom. I didn't see a lot standing out as major mistakes. So you got two hands. Nothing you can do about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are definitely some minor things. Probably the biggest scare, I know you maybe didn't see it. In 8-2, I was actually, like, pretty close to dying. That would have been a bad one. I was, like, really far on one of the note boxes, but since I didn't die, I imagine it would be kind of hard to tell. But that was probably the biggest scare. And then, yeah, minor execution mistakes, but not really a big deal. I guess the losing fire in 5 airship was kind of annoying. I didn't really jump high enough, and that funny hitbox sometimes. So, but that was my fault completely.
Yeah, we knew you had to be aggressive with that particular kill for Roy because you weren't trying to manip for an easier one. So we saw you go in there, and then I guess you were just a tiny bit off, and you got hitboxed.
Yeah, I knew, like, theoretically what I should do, but I also messed that up earlier today. Just like the last run I did 1 hour ago, I messed that up. So that's not surprising. That's totally on me too. It was, like, a little faster than I remembered. So my bad there.
Yeah. All right, and we will see if we can get Roop in here as well. I just marked them done. Yeah, like early game, it seemed like through World 4 you were probably still within 30 seconds of each other. And it was just back and forth. Very exciting. Roop, GG, welcome in.
Hello.
Hey, Rupert, GG.
GG to you as well.
Rupert, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts and dreams and feelings of the run?
5 and 6 were a bit of a mess. and a little bit of 7. I lost a lot of fire flowers in this run to some silly stuff, but let's see. Oh yeah, I lost. Let's see I lost the fire flower to the chain chomp in 5-1. As you're starting to go down, I actually got hit by that, and so I went through the effort to pick it up in 5-7, and then I did something really silly, and I ran into a ghost in the second forward, and I lost it right after I picked it back up. I did 6-4 P speed, and I landed just short of the P switch.
Oh no! Well, congrats on the very hard strat.
Yeah, I hadn't landed short of it before. It's usually the first jump after I get is the one that makes me nervous, but I wasn't worried about the P switch. It got me on that one.
I may have had something to do with that. I may have cursed you.
Oh.
It's very possible that happened.
So if you've never missed it before, that might be my fault.
Okay. I mean, I've just recently started trying to go for that, so I'm still working on that a little bit. 7-1 was first try, so that was good.
Yeah, you didn't have any problems there.
I think I counted 14 on Narf's end, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Yeah, mine was extra bad. I was like super metagaming it in my brain too. I was like, okay, Rupert, statistically, and like also nerding out. Rupert is probably statistically, one standard deviation from his regular PB. So I keep messing this up, 5 more times. It was bad, but whatever. Yeah, we got out.
Let's see. 7-8 was 7-8 was a bit of a disaster. I tried the deboost strat with the tail, and I didn't quite get that, so I had to sort of wing it through 7-8.
But that backup was very, very impressive.
It was.
I made it work. So, 2 hands. I don't know how many hands you got, but
You both got hands 2 and 3.
okay.
Yeah, I'm always like very happy when both runners get the same hands. So you got 2 hands, and Rupert, that's like if we very arbitrarily subtract that out, that would be like really close to your PB, right? So I still think that's super awesome and consistent tonight.
Yeah, that'd be pretty close. I actually did a full warm-up run right before the race started, and I ended up plus 0.9 off my PB in the warm-up run. So,
Man.
but yeah, it's had a few things go wrong, but overall it went pretty well. Just had a couple of mishaps here. I had 2 extra bros, I think. 1 in 4 and 1 in 6. I ended up playing the star bro in 6, but overall it went the rest of it pretty decent.
Nice. Now that you mentioned that, I didn't have any extra bros. They were very kind to me, and for that I'm very grateful. Game, do you hear me? But I did in World 5. Man, I was so close because the P-Wing went below 5.3. And I was like really close to getting him, but I ended up only getting the star. I think I stand by that. It's okay. I had first try 6.9. But oh man, bros, P-Wings.
Yeah, we could see you dancing on the map trying to decide whether or not to get that bro.
I did literally go back and forth a few times, Rupert. Yeah, it was kind of silly.
Alright, let's see here. Anything else that you want to add?
Not really. Thanks, Rupert, for running GG's. Thanks,
Yep.
commentators, Mitri and Health, and SpeedGaming, and all the viewers, and whoever else. Thanks to everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you, Nar, for setting everything up and racing. Thank you, Roop, as well.
Yep.
Thanks, SpeedGaming, for hosting. And speaking of, we do have another match tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Zone V versus Craig SMB3. Should be a good one.
I hope to see you all in chat then as well. And unless there's anything else from you, Roop.
I think that's it. I just got 1 race left against Sponge J. We'll get that scheduled for this week, and that'll be my last match in the groups here. So looking forward to that.
So are we. Thank you, racers. Thank you, Speed Gaming, and thank you, Health, for commentating with me.
Well, thank you, Meech, for hanging out. This was a fun one to call, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone, have yourselves a fantastic evening, and we will see you when we see you. Bye.
Good night.